Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a chit chat get ready with me video, which I haven't done yet. As you can see, I have no makeup on my face. So I'm going to show you how I do my makeup, but I'm also going to chat with you guys and answer some questions and just talk, basically just getting ready together. So I'm not 100% sure which look I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something that is very girly and fun, and I'm thinking of using a pink eyeshadow. That's basically what I have thought. So doing kind of pink eye and pink lips, just very cute and girly. So yeah, I think we can just go ahead and get started. I'm starting with Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray because I don't know if it helps, but I feel like it helps, and that's enough for me. I really like this one. So I'm going to prime my face. I'm using MAC Natural Radiance in the color Radiant Yellow, which this just has a yellow tint to it, but it did not get yellow on your skin. It just has a tint to it. You can also get it in pink, I think, but this one is just very moisturizing. Lately, I've been really wanting more of a radiant finish on my skin. Like I basically just use glowy products, even though I get super oily at the end of the day. I like the feeling of having a hydrated face. Like if I'm going to school and work and stuff like that, I use more mattifying product. But today I'm just filming and stuff like that. I would just want to use something more radiant. Then I'm going to use my foundation. I'm using Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Gel Foundation, which I love for more of a glowy look. It's definitely more of a radiant type consistency. Not consistency, but finish to it. So I'm also mixing in some MAC Strobe Cream, which is beautiful. Everyone has probably heard about that one. So I'm just mixing in a little bit of that one and with the foundation to make it even more radiant. I'm applying it with the Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques, which I have been using like crazy lately. It's probably one of my all-time favorite foundation brushes. It's just always the one that I reach for. I like it. And as you can see, the color of this foundation is pretty much dead on right now. It's really, really close to my skin tone on my neck. You can see I've got like the biggest blemish right here. Oof, not cute. Just covering it up. Ooh, I love this foundation. This is, if I had not that oily skin, I would use this every single day because I love the finish, I love the color, I love everything about it. I use the color 53. Then I like to go in with concealer. I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, my holy grail concealer. Just also covering blemishes around my nose. Then when I have dotted it all over my face, I'm going in with the MAC Prep and Prime Light Boost Highlighting Pen. There is nothing in this world that can compare to this highlight pen. It's seriously amazing and it lasts forever. Like I've had this so long and it just, you can just always use it. It never gets empty. It's great. So you can see I'm just highlighting my face. You can probably tell where I'm highlighting because it's not a secret, to be quite honest. You can probably tell. I'm using Beauty Blender because the finish that you get with the Beauty Blender cannot be replaced with the brush. I'm not joking. This finish that it gets with the Beauty Blender is just unreal because it looks like your skin, but you still get really good coverage. I know they also have like a smaller one, the small green one, but I just feel like that's really flimsy and I don't know, I feel like it gets really weird, so I just like the big pink one. Then I'm going to use a product that I actually haven't tried before. It's the Mio Transparent Finish Silky Loose Powder. So it's a translucent powder. I just thought that would be cool to try and bake with it. So I'm going to try to bake with this. And how I like to bake, I just like to use a Beauty Blender and dot it underneath my eyes like so. My favorite powder that I have tried to bake with is the Lush powder. Actually, I don't know if you guys knew that they actually have some makeup, but the Lush Emotional Brilliance powder is really good to bake with. On my skin type, it really works when I wait a little bit, so it really sinks into my skin. It always works really well. So I'm just going to do my brows while I wait on the bake to happen. For my brows, I'm using the Urban Decay Brow Beater in the color Taupe. This color probably is the best color I've used for brow products. It's so good. As you can see, it's pretty much the same color as my brows. So I'm just filling it. I like to fill the edges. Like first I'd like to take it under and then over, or vice versa. I hate that the tail of my brow is so thin. I don't like that, so I like to fill actually a little bit on the top here. In the corner here, I just like to do it very lightly. I definitely like to brush it out like that. Brow done. Then I set my brows with the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. This is one of my favorite eyebrow gel because it's clear and it also makes my eyebrows stay in place for a very long time. I really like it. It's one of my absolute favorites. And I like the brush on it as well because you can really brush it on in a really easy way. Then I'm going to try and dust away the powder and see if it was good to bake with. It was not as brightening as the Lush one, but it was actually really nice. Skin looks really nice. So I guess it actually won't work to bake with. I like it. I think we're just going to zoom in so I can do my eyes, because I don't know if I want to zoom in. I don't want to zoom in. I think we just keep it at this angle. But I'm going in with this product from Maybelline. It's a color tattoo little pot. The color pink gold. But I think it's called different things in different countries. It's kind of weird, but it's basically just a pink cream shadow. I haven't used cream shadow in such a long time. And with my long nails, it's kind of hard to get my finger in. I just need to like do it in a really weird way. But those color tattoos are actually kind of good, so I'm going to use those. I think I actually need to prime my eyes first. So as you can see, my eyelids are kind of oily. So I'm just applying Urban Decay Eyeshadow Prime Potion. This is the original one on my eyelids. I'm not the biggest primer person, really, because on my face they don't really work that well. But on my eyes, I cannot go a day without using eyeshadow and not use an eyeshadow primer. It makes such a big difference. I was actually talking to someone, I can't remember who, but how about trying eyeshadow primer on your face to see if your foundation will last as good as eyeshadow do? That would be a fun video. I could probably try that, applying my eyeshadow primer all over my face and see if it worked. I've never seen anyone do that, so that would actually be kind of cool. Comment in the comment section if you would like to see a like first impression on how my foundation would last with the eyeshadow primer on my face. You don't want too much because then it will start creasing. You definitely don't need a cream eyeshadow. I just want to use it because I have one and I never really use these. So I just wanted to try it out, and I feel like it's a nice base for the color I'm going to use. I'm going to wait on like the fun eyeshadow that I'm going to use on my eyelid, but I'm going in with my crease colors. I'm using Naked 3 palette from Urban Decay, which has not been used as much as I wanted it to use it, but I really love this palette, and I actually used it in my New Year's Eve makeup look. So I do really like it. So I'm just using the color Limit. Basically just like a matte pink mauve color, and apply that in my crease with Sigma E25 brush. This eyeshadow palette is perfect for those pinky mauve looks. If you like those looks, I really like them. This palette is my favorite for that, so I absolutely love this. And if you have the Tartelette palette from Tarte, you could probably use it for the same. You could probably use that one, but I don't have that one. But I have used it, and it's kind of similar colors that I'm going to use. Then I'm using the color Nooner, which is just a few shades darker. With the same brush, a little more precise in my crease, and not apply it as high as the other one. You just see how easy these eyeshadow blend together. It's so good. I love Urban Decay shadows. Then I just spray my brush with some MAC Fix Plus, like that, and use the color Girl Talk from NYX. This one is so pretty. I have not tried it yet, but it looks so pretty in the pan. I love it swatched. It's just beautiful. It kind of reminds me of the color in the Spotlight from Makeup Geek, but a little bit more pink and not as apricot-ish as the other one, peachy. This is more of a light pink color, but it's so pigmented. At least it's really pigmented on my hand and when I swatch it. But I'm going to use it with a brush and see how it works. I feel like this one is magical. Yes, yes, yes. It's so pretty. I really want to try more colors from NYX in the prismatic line because this one is to die for. I'm concentrating most of the color right here and just kind of sweeping it out. You don't need full color payoff at the end here, but you want to have full color right here. I think I'm going to use this color called Strange, which is the lightest color in the palette, in my inner corner. It just brightens up really pretty, but it's not too much. Strange from Urban is actually one of my favorite highlight colors. I'm also applying the Strange color right underneath my brow because it doesn't have shimmer, but it's not matte, if that makes any sense. It's a kind of a satin finish. You just need to try it. It's really nice. Then I like to use the color Nooner, the one that I use in my crease, and just apply it underneath my eyes. It's so hard to show this on camera because I'm literally sitting really close to my mirror. Then I'm using Shiseido Full Lash Volume Mascara. I'm not falling completely for it yet. I don't know. It wasn't as good as everyone hyped it up to be. But it definitely is a good, okay mascara, but it's not my new favorite. But I'm just applying it because I am using false lashes. So I'm actually using some very different lashes that I would never really go for. But I wanted to try them because you guys know that for a really long time now I've used House of Lashes, which are, most of the ones that I have are really, really dramatic. So I wanted to try some other lashes that are more natural. So the lashes I was talking about was the Eyelure lengthening lashes in this style 155. It's just not a typical me lash, I just have to say that, but I wanted to try because you need to go out of your comfort zone sometimes. I like to do that really often just to try different things and not use the same lashes all the time. And I feel like natural lengthening lashes would look kind of nice with this look, so just find out how to apply them. Now I just applied my lashes. I don't know if I like them or not. What do you guys think about them? I feel like they're really bold at the end, so it makes my eyes go kind of down and weird. I don't know if I like them. I kind of like them, but they're kind of different as well. So what do you guys think about them? I'm just going in with this MAC Fascinating Eye Kohl, which is just a white kohl to brighten my eyes up a little bit more. Especially when you're using a lot of pink, you want to use something that don't make you look sick. So just apply that one in your waterline. Then I use the Mayo powder all over my face, like in my T-zone as well. I used it to bake with, but I'm going to use it to set my foundation as well because I get very oily, so I need to set my foundation. Then I go in with bronzer. I'm using Too Faced Bronze and Poreless bronzer. This is such an underrated bronzer. It's so good. It's one of my absolute #1 favorite bronzers. I love it, so I'm just applying that one. Actually, to kind of contour like that. It's just smoothest bronzer I've ever used. I love it. Underneath my jawline, underneath my cheekbones, and also to warm up my face. On your ears as well. If you're having a bun like I am, you want to use on your ears and also back here. I'm going to use a product that I have loved so much lately. It has Mary Luminizer, Cindy Luminizer, and Betty Luminizer. And I'm going to use Cindy Luminizer as a blush. So I'm just going to smile and apply the blush. I love this because it's kind of pink but kind of peachy. It has different tones in it. But it looks really nice with this look. But it's definitely a blush. I thought it would be like a pinky highlight, but for me, it definitely works best as a blush because it doesn't have that much shimmer as a highlight would have. And I'm just using the Mary Luminizer, one of my favorite highlighters ever. I couldn't find any of my highlight brush. It looks ridiculous, but I'm just applying with an eyeshadow brush. Cannot find my highlight brush. Just applying it on the tops of my cheekbones. I feel like it's a little bit clumsy to use my eyeshadow brush. Probably use my finger. It probably works just as well. Down my nose, the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose. Applying a little bit more right there. It's so disgusting when you have a lot of lash glue on your hand. It gets so weird. It just crumbles up. Ugh. Then it's time for lips, and I'm using the Shiseido Smoothing Lip Pencil in 702. Ooh, I love this lip liner is so good. I love that one. I use this alone a lot of times. You can definitely use this alone because it is very easy to use. I cannot decide if I want to have a matte lip color or a glossy lip. I wasn't really sure there, but I think I'm going to go for a glossy lip. So I'm just using a gloss on top. I'm using the Ariana Grande lip gloss, which is just a shimmery pink lip gloss. You can use anything, but this one is quite pretty. So I'm just applying it on top of the lip liner. This look is definitely very girly. It's super girly. It has glossy pink lips, like pinky eyes, a lot of lashes. As a lot of you guys probably know, I did a Valentine's Day look, but you can definitely use this one on Valentine's Day or, you know, same occasions as well. It's just a little bit more pink and it's probably actually more Valentine's Day appropriate than the one that I had a video on. I don't know. It definitely works really nice for that, but you can use it on dates. You can use it on a regular basis. If you like these types of colors, I feel like this look is very spring appropriate. So if it's spring where you live, you can definitely use this one. Thanks so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!